I attended a summit that was $1,000. The misconception that Gen Z is not professional has spread like wildfire. So let's get into the story time. Okay. Being in a space where there were so many brands and companies and powerful individuals in their different fields present, greatness is present. It was just so overwhelming and so inspiring. I feel like there should be a class about networking. A bit about the summit for reference: the American Chamber of Commerce Business Summit 2024. It was the fourth edition, or the fourth one that they've had. Can I just mention that no, I didn't pay $1,000 or $400. I went there as part of a media team for one of our clients. So that's how I attended the event, as part of media. Basically, the event is about discussing the future and even the present of US and East Africa trade, okay, and what that looks like, what strategies are being put in place, and all that. But it's not boring. I know it sounds boring in the way I'm explaining it, but it's not as boring as I'm making it seem. I am just extremely grateful to God for this opportunity and for all the opportunities that He has, bestowed upon me. Last week, my bosses told me that there is an event and that my presence is required, and the client would like me to create certain type of content, one video, to show my experience at the summit, which I did successfully. If you've seen it, you've seen it. If you haven't, tafuta, sawa tafuta. So I attended the event on Wednesday and Thursday. First day, I was really nervous. I felt so out of place. Like, oh my God, being 21 years old and being so early in my career and all, and being in a space where CEOs, ambassadors, the president attended, if that matters. It was just so overwhelming and so inspiring. Even though I was mostly working, I got a chance to catch a few panels and all. So many different brands were present, brand representatives as well, Microsoft, Google, Coca-Cola, so many, goodness. Tourism Board of Kenya. If I wrote a list, it would be so lengthy, but there were so many brands and companies and powerful individuals in their different fields present. Wednesday, it's a lot of creating content and talking to people. I didn't talk to as many people as I would have liked because I was working, but still, I did talk to a good number of people, but not as many as I would have. Like, by talk, I mean network. And I'm so terrible at networking, by the way. Like, I don't know what to say. I feel like there should be a class about networking in uni because I don't know what to say. Like, hi, I'm Rebecca. I do this, I do that. It's like, I just don't know. And I'm a bit socially awkward. Like, if you meet me in person, like, sometimes I don't know what to say. Okay. And so that was a bit challenging, but I tried my best. Thursday was pretty chill. Just compiling the footage that I got, editing, creating a voiceover script. What else? Creating the voiceover script was very stressful. Thankfully, I had input from somebody who is, a professional in that area. She gave my voiceover script a facelift, if I would say. Then that night, and let me also mention that on Wednesday in the evening at 5:30, I had an online exam, which I had to do. And so I did that while at Windsor. There's some place that I found, a quiet place called the library. And I sat and did my exam and went home. And the next day, woke up at the ass crack of dawn and carried on with, enjoying the summit and stressfully coming up with the voiceover script, but successfully, which I'm grateful for. Somebody told me their life story, rather their career story, and it really inspired me. And something he said that I am going to carry for the rest of my life is that for him, he commits his work to God. And he says, God, this is the work I have done or the work I am going to do, and I put it before you, committing his work to God. I thought it was so inspiring, and I love hearing men talk about God and their relationship. And I love hearing people talk about God and their relationship with God. And it was cool. It was really, really cool. And to see where he came from and where he is now, it's crazy. It is very, very crazy. I also felt quite a bit of imposter syndrome because obviously, I'm young, and you know what people say about Gen Z and how we're not professional. I feel like that is the biggest myth, the biggest misconception, and it spreads like wildfire. I kind of felt a bit of imposter syndrome because of that, and trying to like over analyzing myself. Like, am I professional? Am I this? Am I that? Am I this? Am I that? Like, just, I don't know, just like second guessing all of my moves, which usually doesn't happen as often, I think. That's basically what I've been up to: exams, studying, and then on Thursday evening I did the voiceover and edited the content, and I had an exam on Friday morning that I needed to do, and I studied on the way to the Uber. I studied a bit at night, in the morning mostly, trying to figure out, what I want to write, but it was really simple because I quite like the unit. It was advertising. And yeah, it was basically the things I do at work: creative briefs, what else? Appeals, brand appeals, what else? So many other things. I still feel like I'm floating. I still feel like I am straight up dreaming. I'm in shock. My goodness, I am in utter shock. I created a LinkedIn post that I will read to you, and I hope that it inspires you, especially young women, all women. I really hope that you feel empowered beyond your wildest dreams, So I will read to you the LinkedIn post. A 21-year-old Kenyan woman at the American Chamber of Commerce Business Summit 2024. Hello there. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rebecca Njeri Kamau, a third-year university student and currently the TikTok content specialist at Social Meds Digital. In my 1 year and 2 months in the workforce, I have worked with so many amazing brands and professionals, not only, I've lost where I was. In my 1 year and 2 months in the workforce, I have worked with so many amazing brands and professionals, not only in the digital marketing field, but also across industries. To put it simply and humbly, I have always known that I am destined for greatness. It is a seed that God planted in my heart from an early age, for which I am grateful. My passion for my work shines through the projects I undertake. Some like to refer to me as a bit of a perfectionist, but attention to detail is a skill I have practiced that I will carry throughout my career. It was an honor to attend the AMCHAM Summit 2024. Being in the presence of greatness was truly empowering. I spent the majority of the summit working as part of a media team, but I got the chance to listen to the creative economy, Pathways for Opportunity and Inclusion panel featuring Claire Akamanzi, CEO of NBA Africa, Lucrezia Bisignani, founder and CEO of Kukua Studios, Emma Kichonge, General Manager of Showmax East Africa, and Ruben Odanga, filmmaker and producer from Kenya. They offered captivating discussions on the intersection of creativity, innovation, and economic development. Their diverse perspectives were eye-opening, making for an inspiring and thought-provoking experience. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge key people who have guided me along my journey so far. My parents, who support my larger-than-life ideas, Sam K. Mwangi, CEO and founder of Social Meds Digital, who took a chance on me in 2023 by allowing me to gain work experience as I carry on with my studies concurrently as a marketing major. The amazing people on my team, my supervisor Julie Kinywa and colleague and friend Gadhoni Gasheru, for their continued support and guidance. And last but never least, all glory to the Lord Most High. Kwa hayo machache, I leave you with this Bible verse, Isaiah 60:22. When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen. Thank you for taking the time to read. Don't be shy. Let's interact in the comments to bigger and better things. I also want to say a very big thank you to you guys for watching my content, interacting with me, supporting the content that I create, not only on my platforms, but even for, clients and brands that I create for. I'm so, so grateful. I see you. God bless you. And this is just the beginning. Oh my goodness. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. Won't God do it? Won't He do it? Won't He do it? And I also like to share exactly how things come about or how opportunities come about with you guys, not to brag, but for you to fully understand the process of how things happen. Because one thing I don't like is when people post the one side of things where things are going amazing, things are going great, but they don't say, how did you get there? How did it start? What is the process, the journey, the steps you took, and all. So that's why I share to, inspire others who might want to do what I'm doing, or above and beyond, do above and beyond what I'm doing. I share to remind myself of seasons like this and use YouTube as my visual diary and look back and think about how crazy the blessings God has bestowed upon my life are. How absolutely insane. I have all the dreams that I have had, God has amplified. The dreams and visions that I had seem insignificant compared to the work God is doing in my life. They seem insignificant. It's like, why did you even dream in the first place? So commit your plans to God. Pray for His favor, pray for His mercy. Those are all the stories that I have for now. I hope you have a beautiful day. I hope your year continues to be prosperous and for things to happen in God's time. Okay, don't rush God. Wewe relax upangwe. Ni nini wewe? Why are you rushing God? Relax, akupange. Uko tu hapo. Me I want now. Relax. God's got you. Okay, God's got you. Relax. Sit back and relax and watch God do His thing. Okay. Yeah. Bye. Thank you guys so much for watching till this far. If you have, please leave me a brown heart below and I'll know you watched till the end. Be blessed. I love you. See you hopefully next Sunday, if not soon. Bye. Hello. I am in the office. I'm doing some studying. My voice has disappeared, so I don't talk much. But today is the only day I've ever been in the office alone, because today is a work from home day and we're getting ready. Today's a work from home day, but we're going to AMCHAM, so I'm waiting for my colleague Julie as I study for my exam tomorrow. Yesterday I did my exam at Windsor. It went well. I was just done with the day though. Today I decided not to do my makeup and I just didn't want to think about, is it okay? Does it look okay? Blah, blah, blah. And so, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm studying, listening to music. That's what I'm up to. Yeah, I hope today will be better. I know today will be more relaxed. Yesterday was a very heavy day for the client that we were doing media for, but today will be more chill. hopefully. Yeah, that's what I'm up to, and I pray my day goes well. I pray I network. I pray that my networks, the networks that I form may be long lasting, meet new people, make new friends. Julie is literally calling me, so let me pick and I'll take you guys through my day today better than I did yesterday. Yeah, see ya. Hello. So I'm giving you guys a bit of a recap of the 2-day summit in form of visuals, because the first part was just me chatting my ass off. The summit was 2 days. The first day was the most heavy for the client who are doing media for. It was very, very hectic, a lot of running around, a lot of photo ops, video ops and all. I didn't honestly enjoy the first day because I was feeling very nervous and anxious, because obviously the task at hand was like really, really big. But then eventually I just settled into, you know, a space of peace, knowing that there's a reason that I'm there. There's a reason that it's me, even though deep down I was still feeling like a lot of imposter syndrome. Then I took a minute to like drown out the outside voices, because I was getting so much advice and so many opinions from so many different people. Do this, do that, do this, do that. But then I have my own process for how I like my work to look. I have my own process for how I like things to go. And if I don't follow that process and I follow someone else's process, then is that really my work? Or is it someone else's work? I don't know if that makes sense. But I was so glad to have the support like of my friends, and even the support of my bosses, who like really helped me like figure out what on earth I was supposed to do, how I was supposed to do it, even though I already knew, but then they just guided me more. Yeah, I also got a chance to eat at the VIP lunch section, which I'm not seeing any clips of here, which I will add hopefully. And it was okay. I didn't really eat much. When I'm stressed, I don't eat much, but then the food was amazing. Dennis Ombachi was there and so many other people. Then this is in the evening. I had an exam, and so I sat there by myself at a place in a corner and did the exam for like a whole hour and a half or 2. I was very nervous. Obviously, I had sort of read, sort of not, and I was hoping that it goes my way, because you know sometimes you haven't read, but then the little that you know comes. So I was like, I hope that happens, and it did, and it went well. All the assignments we had done for that unit is basically just what came in a different form, so I was able to do it well. Then the second day, I spent the day listening to panels and like finishing up, taking any clips that I hadn't done before so that I could add them to the video. Then I did the script, got the help of the client to fine tune it so that the script could come out exactly how the client envisioned it, which I actually enjoyed, and the client was very, very, very helpful. Like literally gave my whole like voiceover script a facelift. I had done it a certain way, but she just added a few things that made it like much, much better. And yeah, that's basically what the summit was for me. A lot of stress, a lot of imposter syndrome, but ultimately it went well, and I'm glad that everyone else who got a chance to see the work that I did was happy, and I did my best, which is all that matters, isn't it? And yeah, that's basically what happened. Just a bit of a recap, because I realized I was just chatting and not showing you guys exactly what happened. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you leave me a red heart down below. Love you guys. See y'all next Sunday, or soon, hopefully. Bye.
Bye.